Okay. I really, really want to make progress for blindfolded rain world. And every ducks outside. It seems like everything that could have been going wrong has been going wrong. Um, from my internet just randomly dying. Earlier today, I lost internet twice for like half an hour. No explanation why. ISP said there wasn't any internet outages. I'm still dropping frames intermittently right now. Don't know why that's happening. Doesn't usually happen. Along with the fact that, for some reason, Windows 10 just decided to set my microphone volume to 0. I didn't do that. It was working earlier today. Sometime over the course of today, it got reset to 0. I didn't reset any settings on my PC. I didn't adjust any sound settings. Somehow it got set to 0. But I really, really would like to get out of foam arrays. How did I do this? A lot of effort. I don't know how to describe that. I mean, I went from point A to point B blindfolded. We started in Outskirts, went through Outskirts, went to Industrial Complex, from Industrial to Shaded Citadel, hit the Shaded Citadel Echo, passage back to Outskirts, went to Farm Arrays, hit the Farm Arrays Echo, went through Farm Arrays to Sky Islands, hit the Sky Islands Echo, and now we're back in Farm Arrays going to Subterranean, hitting the Subterranean Echo, and then going down to the depths to Ascend. Bit easier said than done. Okay. Right now we are in that, awkward middle shelter at the top left of Farm Arrays. We've done one reindeer ride to get to this shelter, and now we're doing a second reindeer ride to get out of this shelter. I'll send another stream notifications ping on Discord to let people know that I'm actually okay. This breaks again, I'm going to scream. Just that's not a joke. I'm going to actually scream. Okay. Flying up a little bit. So we should have a spear in the shelter that we want to pick up. There's the spear. We need to get 2 spore puffs up, right, down. There should be 3 spore puffs. And that nook down there. I ate a beta dia today, which is when you take Velveeta, put bacon in it, come on, and then put it in a quesadilla. And I don't mean like Velveeta cheese, I mean Velveeta noodles. Should we choose spore puffs? It's quite good. Left. Okay, now we need to get a reindeer. Hopefully from the left. You can hear the little steppies if you listen closely. I also had just such an uncomfortable experience calling my my ISP earlier, because the internet went out, right? So call the ISP, see what. I don't like this, because he's going to. Come on. Trying to get him to go left. We'll see. I tried thrashing around to try to startle him. We'll see what he does. But yeah, so calling ISP, you know, asking about the internet outage. They say they don't see any internet outage. And then I think he's moving to the right. Like, I'm pretty sure I hear the steps going right. Check once we stop. We're going to the right. I can hear the room. Yeah, this is just off to the right. Okay. Anyway, call ISP. Tell them, hey, internet's out. Okay. Well, we don't have any outages in your area. We'll send a technician out to look at it or something to that effect. And then a couple minutes later, I realized that, you know, the ports in the router, one of them isn't lighting up. It might just be a router issue. Call them back. Say, hey, I think it was a hardware issue. You don't need to send anyone out here. So I redirect the Ethernet to one of the ports that's actually lighting up. Internet works fine. Half an hour later, internet goes back out. Okay, now I have to decide whether or not I live with the shame of telling them that I didn't actually need anyone, and then have to call them back and say, no, wait, I actually do need someone, or if I just live without internet and hope it resolves itself. And I didn't actually call them back because I was scared and I was kind of afraid. And now by this time, the customer service office is closed for the day because it's 6 p.m. So hopefully the issue just resolves itself. I don't really know what was going on. I thought it was a hardware issue with the router, and then it wasn't because it happened again. And I don't know what's happening. And I really don't want to call them again, especially because here was the awkward thing where you call like customer service, and you know there's a nice lady who answers the call, pretty clear voice. And they're like, oh, you know, what's the problem? This is my problem. Okay, I'm going to redirect you to somebody in that department. And then they redirect you to somebody in that department, and this motherfucker has got, like, the thickest accent, just the thickest accent imaginable. I can't understand what he's saying. Like, I got the general gist of it, but I didn't. I barely knew what was going on. I don't want to talk to that man again. I'm scared. Okay. Spore puff. Please come from the left this time. But yeah, and then when my internet was out, I decided to make some Vita Dias. But yeah, Vita Dia is honestly pretty good. I mean, bacon Velveeta, great combo. And then you just put it in a quesadilla. Everything's better in a quesadilla. Reminds me, I make crandias sometimes. Like, cranberry quesadillas? Cranberry quesadillas? Basically, yeah. Hold on. I thought... Okay, anyway. Crandia. Crandia is... Basically, you get, like, dried cranberries. And, like, a bag of chocolate chips. Semi-sweet chocolate chips or whatever. And you get a small tortilla. And then you put it over low heat, and then you put the chocolate chips on it. And then you put the cranberries on it. And you put some cinnamon in there. That's a crandia. Pretty quick dessert to make, pretty easy to make. And, cranberry. The one thing I didn't like about the Beta was just... Fuck. The fact that it was a lot of, like, grain. And I couldn't eat a whole... I could not eat a whole Vita. Now, there was, like, half a box of Velveeta noodles in one Vita. And, like, 3 pieces of bacon. No! Stop it. Maybe I can convince him. I can't even get on his horns. What is going on? Let me check. You join and I'm still yapping about my disgusting cases. They're not disgusting. No, they're good. They're good. Trust me. Go make a Beta if you don't believe me. Like, you can shit talk putting a bunch of different foods in quesadillas and cooking it. Okay, but you haven't tried it. You don't know that the crandia or the Beta are not good. Okay, I have tried them. I speak from experience. They're good. Okay, you might say that a box of Velveeta noodles does not belong in a quesadilla. And I would say that you're stuck in the past. That innovation comes in all shapes and sizes and when you least expect it. You might not be prepared for the Beta, but the Beta is prepared to take the world by storm. Please, reindeer. Please. And, like, yes, the Beta might be ambitious and bold, and that might be beyond your palate. You're still inexperienced in the ways of the Dia. But the Crandia, very inoffensive. Yeah, no, I mean, like, genuinely, this isn't, like, just making up shit about Dias. I mean, if you put some dried cranberries and some, like, semi-sweet chocolate chips in a small, tortilla over low heat, you can... How many fucking reindeer are over here? I'm sorry? You... What? I was on a reindeer. I have to have been on a reindeer. There's no way I could have gotten over that pillar unless I was on a reindeer. So I had to have been on a reindeer, and then somehow, without pressing the jump button, without pressing any button other than left, I got off of the reindeer and into the worm grass, where I then died. Am I getting that right? The fuck was that shit? I put barbecue chicken in a quesadilla. Or like pulled pork. That sounds good, actually. I mean, I ate not that long ago, but... if you put some shredded barbecue chicken or some pulled pork and a dia in front of me, I would wolf that shit down. Okay. I'm on the reindeer again. That was a very weird noise that you just made. Please take it. My fingers smell like bacon. There's a bit of like an oniony smell under that. Yeah. I smell like onions. Or from the onions I was cooking with yesterday. Nice! He took me in the wrong direction. Love reindeer. Yeah, I realized when I was cutting an onion yesterday that... So, like, I never really knew what onion to get when making dishes with onions. Like... a recipe will just call for an onion. It'll say, you know, cut half a cup of onion. And use that. And so at the grocery store, I would just pick an onion to use. I don't know which one to use. I think I'd usually get, like, sweet onions. And the thing about sweet onions is they lack, like, the onion spice. Like, you know when you cut into an onion, they're spicy. You get this spicy in your eyes. Something up. But you get the onion spicy in your eye, but that doesn't happen with a sweet onion. It's, you know, at best, like, a very mild stinging sensation. But, you know, I got a yellow onion, and it was cut in a yellow onion, and, like, holy shit, it's spicy. It makes my eyes feel spicy. It hurts. I didn't like it. This should get me on the reindeer. If the reindeer ever comes. Sir? Please? Make him panic. Turn around. Maybe it worked. I don't know. I won't know until I get there. Should be the right spot. Down. Left. Down. Could you not? Down. Left. Spear should be in my offhand. I need to get it back to my main hand. Hang on. Come on. Come on. Let me on. Let me on. Sir? Sir? I don't know what was happening. I thought I was on a reindeer, but then I thought I wasn't. I don't know. I should have done that better. Up. Left. Alright, and back to waiting. Sounds like we're on him. We need to startle him. Yeah, just freak the fuck out. I don't think it worked. Oh, maybe. No, we didn't go in the right spot. Yeah, no, this is the right, not the left. I basically just push buttons completely by random until something happens? Not at all, no. Yeah, like Marley said, we never would have gotten out of Industrial Complex if we were pushing buttons at random. And I wouldn't really say it's like a bunch of luck either. Like, I'm very deliberately pressing every button that I press. Like, I know, in order to get out of this room here, I need to pick up the spear, hold upward and jump upward because the exit is up. And then we keep climbing up because we need to go up and then off to the right. So we climb up for a bit. This is, you know, I guess when I'm there. Go right, and then alternate holding down and right so I make it in the first hole. With Spore Puffs are. I can hear when I land. I pick up the Spore Puffs, and I can use audio cues to know both when I pick them up and when I've swallowed them. I swap hands. And then I go to the bottom through the transition. Then I climb straight up the pole into the next room. I walk all the way left. Go the Spore Puff. Walk right a bit. And then as soon as I hear the direction they're coming from, I position myself accordingly. And put the Spore Puff down. And then jump and hold up a little distance away so I make sure I climb on the reindeer. But we need to, you know, wait for the reindeer. This is most certainly not just pressing buttons at random. Right. On him? No, I'm not. I must have gotten body blocked by him. It's really annoying trying to feed. This one area is horrible. Like this spot outside this shelter. The reindeers are really inconsistent with where they want to go. And it's really annoying trying to get the reindeer to pick you up because there are a couple spots where their AI just breaks. And they refuse to go anywhere. Which forces me to use a suboptimal place to get aboard. Which is prone to failure. Yeah, if you think I've just been pressing buttons at random, go watch when I got through Sky Islands. That's probably the most deliberate movement that I've had to make. Stop it. On a reindeer. But it's a right reindeer, not a left reindeer. Which means... I want to startle him. Is he startled? He's dancing because of a... horn size display. I think. You going anywhere? Sounds like there are two reindeer. I can't tell. What's happening, really? By the way. Hey, that's what's happening. I put out a another short audiobook on Patreon. That audiobook is the first one that is only going to be on Patreon. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's a short story about 8.5 minutes long called The Cats of Ulthar. About some cats in Ulthar. They do silly cat things like eat human beings. Okay, that's one. It's two. Please give me a left reindeer. Please. I don't really even feel like playing this game right now. I don't mean Rain World. I mean playing the game of trying to dance around with a right reindeer and maybe have it change direction and then a minute later figure out whether I was right or not. I'd rather just reset and hope to get a left reindeer, which I know is going to go in the direction I want it to go. Well, think. Hey, please, reindeer, please. please? Sure. No. Okay. Okay. Please go left, Mr. Reindeer. Please don't have a bunch of orange lizards sitting where I need to jump for some reason. Um, and then please have the other reindeer after this cooperate. And then we're fine. And then we're in the end of Farmways. And we can go to Subterranean and hit the Echo. And then go to the depths. And then we're done. Sounds like... Did it? He did, didn't he? Okay, he dropped me out of bounds. Yeah, he dropped me out of bounds. This reindeer thing. It's really quite annoying. Gotta love reindeer? Do I have to? Are you like holding a gun to my head to force me to love them? Can I elect not to love them? They're losing all of that goodwill they had built up from that time that, that one reindeer, like, launched me over a bunch of worm grass. When a Myros Falter attacked me during Blueberry. Because, like, I know exactly what I need to do. And hell, I can execute it. Relatively consistently. But it's completely out of my control. Whether or not the reindeer go where they need to go. Even if I do everything correct. I mean, I thought that I landed on the tall platform up top. I walked to the right. But I got scared because I didn't hear myself fall, and I expected to hear myself fall. So I thought I just misheard, so I walked back to the left, which then caused me to actually fall out of bounds. No. I'm not even going to bother getting on a reindeer that didn't come from the left. It's not worth my time. And if you're wondering, I can tell the direction the reindeer is coming from because Rainwolf has directional audio. Well, spore puffs. Okay. Friend? Friend. Please take me away, friend. Please stop having your other friend shake the earth. I don't like it. I'm completely at your mercy. Please stop being a dick. Can you move? Okay. Are we done? I don't like the way this guy is moving. I don't know what that reindeer was doing. It must have been interacting with a bunch of other reindeer. I took a guess. Guess wasn't correct. Oh, do I hear one? No, I don't. I don't. God, the most annoying part about this is just how much of it is sitting around doing nothing whatsoever. But I also can't just, like, talk because I need to listen. And talking really disrupts my ability to focus. I'm sure a reindeer will turn. Eventually. And it'll eventually take me where I need to go. Must have misheard. I thought I detected footsteps to the right. But instead we just have no footsteps. Reindeer? Anywhere? No? What was that? I don't know what happened to these reindeer, but they don't seem to be coming. I'm not desperate enough to try the no reindeer path. I think it'd have to get bad before I tried that. Okay, and back to waiting. I finally started. My eyes were closed. I just have an itch in my left eye. It's not like seeing would even remotely help right now anyway, seeing as nothing is going on. Oh. Right. No, I'm not on the deer. Thought I was, but apparently not. Let me take a sec. How many reindeer rides are there left after this one? There are 2 reindeer rides, this one included. Let me just, for the sake of taking a break for a second, showing what's supposed to happen, I'll run through on the alternate save file in save slot 3 and just showcase what's supposed to happen. This is what we're trying to do. Oh shit. Never mind. I forgot. This save file isn't even on the same shelter anymore. I was checking how I'd get to the Echo, so I set him at the forward shelter, which means I can't even go back to test over here anymore. You know, there are 2 reindeer rides. Like, literally, this reindeer ride takes us to the room, like that last reindeer ride to get into Subterranean. And then once we take that, we're done. Please, reindeer, please, reindeer, please. Yeah, I finally, I don't trust a right reindeer. It's just a waste of time. Maybe I could startle it and get it to go in the right direction. I would have no way of knowing whether or not I succeeded, and it's much more likely I'll just sit there for a minute riding the reindeer and then get thrown off at the wrong exit. Please. Please, Mr. Reindeer. Yeah, I finally started that D&D campaign with friends that I'd been talking about a little while ago. The one set, like, Age of Exploration, do I hear one? No, I don't. Okay, we got a left here. Sounds like want him. Yeah, want him. Take me back to the left. And the way we know that we're at the end is because the reindeer stops moving. I can hear his leg steppies, and when the steppies stop, then we're at our destination. Problem is, sometimes the reindeer just stops beforehand. Sometimes he just is slow to walk, or there's a dominance display with horns. So it's a bit annoying to tell when he's stop sometimes. Are we done? I think we're done. Okay. Down. Left. Down. Left and up. One. Two. Swap hands. Down. Left. Up. Okay, sounds like we want him. Take me left, friend. Just please take me left. Please drop me off. We just need to get a spear, get food, and get out. I think there's a music cue that'll play. Yeah. Listen for the stop. Should be soon. We done? We're done. Need to find the hole. Okay, spear. Left. Right? Up. One. We done? I think I must be full, because I couldn't eat a centipede. Spear. Pull. Left. Jump spear. Jump. Down. Come on. Come on. Come on. And then right. And we are out of farmaways. Finally. Finally. We are out of farmaways. Oh my god, what is that spot? I wonder what that's referring to. You came in at a good time? Yeah. And now we get to hit the sub-echo. And this will be easy. Hopefully. Oh. Okay, no. There we go. We need to, get up to 4 karma for this gate. So one more starve cycle will get us there. And we're starving ourselves to do a glitch known as karma caching, in which you starve yourself to sleep and raise your karma, but because it's starving, you don't save your progress. So if you save and quit in the first 30 seconds after starving yourself, you'll get set back to the last time you saved, but your karma will remain increased because you had rested. It's kind of the crux that this this run is based on, because without karma caching, I don't see how we would be able to get enough karma to get into different regions and to hit echoes. This should be 4 karma, which means now we just... Thankfully, because we're monk, we have monk-style karma gates, which means once we open this gate, it'll stay open. Well, the karma requirement will be removed permanently. We do still have to sit there and wait for it. Okay, out. Left. I'm just glad I never have to ride another reindeer blindfolded again. And it still wasn't even the worst part of farmaways. That's the sad part. The other part of farmaways was still way worse. Yeah. Up. Hop off left. Down. There we go. Okay. Echo obtained. That is all 4 echoes. We should now have maximum karma. And now we need to get to the depths. And I don't know how to do that. I'm going to have to look at the interactive map and plan a route here. So let's do that. Save and quit. At least subterranean is almost all memorization and not having to rely on bizarre creature AI again. 2 words. Mole lizards. Main world interactive map. Let's see here. A downpour. Muck. And so ignoring well, it's super annoying, but a lucky one should save it. Yeah, and at least on the bright side, let me just do this as a window capture instead of a display capture. Now, the depths is completely memorization. Nothing, no creatures there, but getting stuck in an awkward position could be quite problematic. But getting there in the first place, we have 2 options. We can either tackle it from here, where we are now, or we could passage back to outskirts and take the path from drainage system. Now, the path from drainage system is the easiest way to get to the depths. There are literally 3 rooms, and there are 2 shelters that you get to hit. You hit a shelter there, you go here, you go to this room, you go to this room, there's another shelter to hit, and then you go down to the depths. However, we would have to get through drainage system. I have not been to drainage system. It's not very difficult. You go down here, down here. It's like the middle in this room. That would be a real pain to get through blindfolded. Yeah. That's not nearly as nice to get through as, like, Pipe Yard is. And there are some awkward jumps, and there are not very many shelters here. I don't think drainage system is the play. We gotta get through subterranean proper. I was thinking it would be more like Pipe Yard, where you kind of just keep falling down, and there's not actually that much there, but no. I think getting through subterranean proper is the way. Which means there are 2 routes that we can take. And it's really going to be entirely dependent on which one of these 2 paths we take. Whether we try to go left, or whether we try to go right. If we go left, we can hit the train shelter. Train shelter, plenty of food. It's a checkpoint. We want to keep going through the karma gate every time we want to get anywhere. But we will need to then get to the right, past a blue lizard. We'd need to come down here. We need to come down here, and then get past these centipedes, get past this room, which, camera lizard, blue lizard, monster kelp, not a huge fan of that. But we get past that, up here, hit that shelter, and then go from there. I don't see getting here working, because honestly, I should probably play around with this in-game for this routing. The ideal route would be coming down here, falling straight down here, and then going in here, taking these 3 rooms, and then hitting this shelter. It completely avoids jumping down here with the centipedes, and avoids the more difficult rooms. However, the main issue with that is getting in this hole. Getting in this hole is really difficult. Now, the only lizard here that I think would give me difficulty is the caramel lizard. As long as I have a gooey duck from here, I should be able to walk through the worm grass without very much difficulty at all. The caramel could be an issue. Perhaps if I were to grab a centipede, I could distract the caramel lizard by throwing it a centipede to eat. That's weird thing. I think I'm going to plan to go in that route. I think that route's my best bet. So let me load up my alternate save file and see what going through this area feels like. Unfortunately, I feel like there's no easy path through subterranean, only the less difficult one. And I feel like in terms of navigation and in terms of understanding what is there, this path would be the best. But God, getting in here is not going to be easy. And maybe it will be better to just hit the train shelter and so, okay. To get down here, I liked what I did before. Jump here, fall down. Alright, that didn't work. Problem is, how do I know when I've gotten here? The background noise changes. Okay. That actually might be good. That might be sufficient. We walk right here. Grab a gooey duck. I threw that at you. At least the leftmost fissure also leads to the same room? No, it doesn't. Pretty much the only way to get to this room is to take the path that I'm taking now. If you take that leftmost path, it leads you down past that area there, but getting back up through that is not really possible. Certainly not like this. It leads you to the room after the train shelter, like that big open area, which is technically this same room, but it leads you to a part that you can't really backtrack up out of. Left. Oh, we're dead. Now, let me, for the sake of experimentation, I will investigate the plausibility of the alternative route. There are 2 routes, and I assume that the one I'm trying for right now is going to be the ideal one. There's a chance that that might not be the case, and it may be easier to do the other route. So, for the sake of investigation, let me consider that. How would I do this? Okay, that kills me. I don't actually know how to land this to get over to the lefternmost hole. I can try a couple different things. Normally I adjust it based on, well, sight, but I can't do that. Perhaps if I go all the way up and then pounce, it would take me far enough over. Hey, Jokey. Far enough over that I wouldn't fall to my death, and then I could just slide down. Let me try that. Okay, that doesn't kill me. And we just keep alternating right and left. I'd want a gooey duck. I don't know if it'd be feasible to get one, though. I mean, there are plenty of gooey ducks. Okay. I didn't... I really don't like the idea of having to deal with centipedes blindfolded. I mean, like, I could kill them. Probably. But I'd need a spear. And baiting them around would be, I feel like, nigh impossible. Sir? I don't know. I don't like the idea of this route at all. But let's say we got through here. And we walked along to the side here. Long walk. This isn't the way to go. Like, this just is not gonna work out. We'd come up here, and navigating this area would be annoying because there's a lot of tunnels. Fall down here. We might get lucky with RNG like this. Probably try to grab a, Jeez, how would I even... But, like, I wouldn't know. That was happening. I have to get past the worm grass and glitchy monster kelp. There's a spitter spider. Oh, sorry, just a regular spider, not a spitter spider. Move away, sir. Get up here, which would be annoying as hell. And then all that to then just go here. This is not. That path's not good. That's not gonna... That's both more difficult and longer. Like, not happening. Wait the music to stop. Please? I want to listen for the audio cues, and the music is messing with that. So we definitely want to take that path. And this does raise a pretty interesting question, which is one that I've considered. When I was initially, routing and planning on doing this run, my assessment is that it would not be possible to get the 5 levels, or it would be feasible. Getting through Chimney Canopy and up the wall would just be way too difficult to do blindfolded and wouldn't be feasible. And it's entirely possible I could have been wrong about that. And maybe it would have been easier to do that than to go around and do a pilgrimage. Right, left. So listen to the background noise. There's like a whistling wind sound that completely disappears by the time I hit that point. Go right. Pick up one. Gooey duck. Go right again. Go left. Hole. Down. So we just walk right here. Can't walk right anymore. Then go left. Down. We stay prepped with a spear. And then we get here. That's a very quiet noise. God damn, he's jumping. With the gooey duck, we can pretty much just walk to the right here. And we have to get past this caramel. But, like, damn. He's... I mean, I can get past him. The problem is getting past him and then also getting in this exit. He's really stupid. Bye. Maybe I could use that pole there. I don't know. I mean, once we get down here, we go left. Listen for the crawling. Then we go down. Then we go right. And we need to just try to find whichever one here was correct. Down, right. Down, right, down. I don't like this. It's mostly, honestly, just that one room with the caramel lizard. I don't like getting past him. But I don't know what my alternative would be. I couldn't bring a centipede. I need to bring a spear so that I can hit the monster kelp, because the monster kelp is almost certainly going to grab me, and I have to hit it, otherwise it's going to kill me. And I need to have a gooey duck so I can get through all the worm grass. So there's no space for me to carry a centipede. I'll run through this again and try to focus on replicable movement patterns that get me where I want to go. Here we go. Go here. Go down. Left, right. We kind of just keep going left and right. We listen. By the time we get here, the background noise completely stops. And we kind of flounder about down there. We go right. Okay. Walk right. Don't even need to press any other buttons. Just walk right. And when we stop walking, and you go back left, then go down, and then keep jumping to the right. Stay above the water. Maybe I just hold. No. Like, odds are I'm gonna get here. And I'll just need to get over this somehow. And the thing is, the salamanders are just... Basically, you can just jump over them by moving in one direction. They're really not threatening at all. I mean, in this situation, I would get lucky. The caramel lizard's distracted. Peak monk gameplay. I'm intentionally not reacting to things normally because I'm trying to emulate not knowing that they're there and seeing how they would react. I mean, every enemy is distracted by butterflies. It's doable. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight, but we can at least give it a shot. Let me check my Discord notifications real quick. It's not. I don't think I'm going to finish the game tonight. I think getting to the next shelter is within the realm of possibility. Filtration system and the depths are going to be a whole ordeal, though. Filtration system is basically just RNG hell, hoping that mole lizards are not in my path because I don't really have any way to detect them, and it's pretty much just going through a predetermined route. And then the depths is a rather long area, with no breaks in between, that I'd have to know the platforming of and then execute. And then I'd have to actually do, like, the fucking, like, 15 or 20 minute ending sequence. But I think getting to the next shelter is within the realm of possibility for today. So, we're going to try that. That'll be our goal. We're in the right save slot, right? Yeah. Left. And karma now is completely inconsequential. We don't have to worry about our karma level at any point. Right, up. Hop off, grab the pole. Down. I got worm grass. It's like crater. Must have cratered. I died too quick for worm grass. Huh. I'm not going to look forward to having to pass through this karma gate every single time. It's like outskirts all over again. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. Walk right. Oh, God. Right. Don't be a dick, Caramel Lizard. What the fuck? What? Something's in here. What the fuck just happened? What? Where was everything? Where was the Caramel Lizard? What happened to the monster cup? It must have grabbed... The monster cup must have grabbed, I guess, the salamander. And then ate it and was gone. And the Caramel Lizard just fucked off to nowhere. I don't know where he went. Okay. Well, shit, now we need to figure out how to get through filtration system. Okay, well, let's look at filtration system then. What the fuck? The monster cup just didn't grab me and the Caramel Lizard was gone. It'd be fun to review the... I mean, we will watch it back right now. I don't have much better to do. Hold on. Where's the window capture? Is it? Yeah, that's me. Real laggy. Okay. I have the recording, I'm recording it locally as well, so any frame drops won't be in the final thing. I somehow got through here. I'm just staring at the ground. Like, I'm not even moving. That could be a fucking JPEG and you... Okay. So I executed this part pretty flawlessly. God, I'm glad I'm recording this locally. Almost got grabbed there, but I didn't. Okay. Walk right. Okay. I was crawling on the ground a bit, so I couldn't hear as well as I wanted to what was happening. Okay. It was going for the albino jetfish. And, Okay, he just didn't care. Okay. And I just jumped right over it. I thought I was back at the thing right there. God, this is way laggier than I thought it was. Okay, and then the caramel lizard. And the caramel lizard just wasn't here? He just wasn't there. Okay. I mean, like, I'll take it. Just god tier RNG, I guess. It was just that section is cleared up now. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm recording it locally, so when I'm going to edit together a video that has all of the successful sections. And I have the recording locally, so it won't be an issue there. Okay. Well, huh. I wasn't expecting to have to route this so soon. So, we need to get down there. Right now, I probably have 0 food. Actually, no. No, right now I should have 1 food. Because I filled up to full on a popcorn plant. I should have had 2 left over. Gooey Duck's 2 food when I ate it. So I should have 1 left over. However, I don't have any food. Nor do I think there is anywhere I can get food in this area. So I think I am stuck. Hey, Bismarck. I think I'm stuck going through all the filtration system in one go. I don't think I can hit that shelter. I don't think there's anywhere I can get food. You know, put them up blindfolded. Damn, you saw through my cunning ruse. There were gooey ducks infiltration. Yeah, but they're like down here. They're not any on the path, I don't think. God, fucking filtration system. See the new enemy they're adding to Baldur's Gate 3. Bismarck. 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 Please what? You want me to say mind goblin? Will that make you happy? Mind goblin. Okay, well. So issue number 1 is that there are a lot of fuck. So, problem number 1, infiltration system, is that all of these tunnels I have to take in the middle of movement. I can't just go all the way left and then go down. I have to go left and go down as I'm doing it and make my way in, and I'm kind of operating on guesswork there, which is not ideal. So in this room, I either have the option of going down and then left and then down. Let's see this. God, I don't know where these things connect. Filtration is so annoying to look at on a map. If I go left, up, left. Let's go. Up, left, up, left. That puts me here. I grab that pole and then go straight down. And that puts me here. That's probably the way to go. Up, left, grab the pole, climb down, all the way down, right, down, left, down, and then we need to get in there somehow. Just kind of squeeze our way in. And that brings us here. Only 2 spots you have to double back on, but that seems more sensible. We need to get here. If we went... the problem is there are 5 holes here. Okay, leftmost hole. Down, left, down, right. Go down here. Right. Loop around. Down. Huh. I'll need to figure out how to get in this hole, but I think that's the way to go. Left. Down here. Down. Loop around. Get down here. And then we're stuck in here. And we need to get to the bottom left area, but this whole area is fucked. I mean... go leftmost, then turn around until you fall in it? What? Oh, you mean to get in that hole. Yeah. I imagine I'll probably get all the way there and then turn around. Yeah. There are gooey ducks right here. Maybe I try to hit those gooey ducks. And then get back to the shelter. If I can successfully rest at that shelter, it'll make getting through this room drastically easier, because from what I remember, this room is by far the most annoying to navigate. You need to take a very roundabout path to get down there. There's a lot of different things, and there are a lot of different black lizards. And there are gooey ducks there, and we only need 1. To get there, I'd have to... and complete toss-up on whether or not I would actually be able to get past these black lizards. 100% RNG. But, assuming we can get there, we'd probably go right, up, right, up, right. Oh, actually, I think that connects there. Okay, let me explore this in-game to make sure these connections go where I think I do. This might be considerably easier than I'm thinking. So let's check our navigational skills. We'll need to get to that shelter on this character. Right now we're still at the entrance to entrance to subterranean. But it's easy enough to get there. And then the routing seems easy enough. It's just going to be hoping for good mole lizard RNG. That wasn't a stream lag, that was just the game lagging. Okay, no more karma gates, no more reindeer, no more no more worm grass. We're very close to the end now. I'm really not looking forward to navigating the depths, though. At least with the depth, there's no danger. She'll always make it inevitably. That's not true. It's entirely possible I could get... How did that miss? How did that spear throw miss? I could get stuck somewhere. and not be able to make it out. I'm particularly thinking of like the nipple mounds, where you can get stuck in between them, and it can be quite difficult to get out of them. Like, I'm not going to make it eventually if I get stuck somewhere. Okay, I'll just preemptively spear this. Preemptively spear it this time. God, I can't wait to see how my score is just going to be like negative 2,000 from all the times that I've died and how long I've spent on this and how little I've actually done. Oh, he's got a scavenger. Whoa. What a dick. What a jackass. Caramel lizard? Okay, well, I'm glad the centipede wasn't here when I was actually coming through this area, for real. Okay. And let me try to get through here. I should have taken the lantern from that scavenger so I could see things a bit better. Okay, so we want to go up, left all the way, up, left, grab the pole, go down, and it was left, no, right, right, down, then we go left. Okay. And we go down the leftmost path. A lot of stream lag currently. I mean, I could save this for tomorrow, where hopefully it would be lagging less. How did it go? Okay. I want to go down here. if the stream's lagging a lot, I might just leave this for tomorrow. We made it to the goal that I wanted to make it to, which is getting to the entrance of filtration system. And I'm fine with leaving filtration system in the depths for tomorrow. I mean, it'll probably be... I don't think I'd be able to beat the game tonight anyway. So this would let me, bundle those together, tomorrow. This game looks so cute, you really want to play it? Yeah, it's a really great game. I would definitely recommend it, as long as you're not going to get too... the main thing that would set people off, put people off from the game, is that it's fairly difficult. It has a very cute aesthetic, but it can be a rather challenging game. In particular, it can be rather frustrating at times. And if you are the type of person who tends to get frustrated easily, or things like that, you might want to consider that the game might not be for you, or you could adjust the settings in the remix menu to disable some of the systems in the game that can be more frustrating. For instance, in the options here in the remix menu, you can do things like where is it? You can set it to relaxed, which lessens some of the things. You can give yourself additional breath, the ability to pulse spears from walls, breath meters. You can turn off karma requirements. You can essentially turn off the rain. These are things to consider if you're the type of person that likes the game's aesthetic and wants to explore the world, but don't like the idea of the more challenging things. I wouldn't necessarily recommend playing like that, but if it's the difference between not playing it at all, or playing it having a miserable time, or doing that, those are things to keep in mind as options. But yeah, I will hopefully be done with this tomorrow. Hopefully whatever internet issues I've been having resolve themselves. And yeah, we made a very good amount of progress today. And I think beating the game tomorrow is definitely feasible.